Hello, this is Isaiah Ramos here in South Mcallen in a new construction neighborhood, but adjacent to us is an older neighborhood, but a nice, beautiful, calm area in South Mcallen. You got palm trees, very, very calm. But we're gonna check out this beautiful new construction home, 2-story. It's currently listed at $395K, 2-car garage, stucco facade or elevation. You get some stone accents throughout the exterior of the house, and of course some paint accentry as well. Now, when I say this house is gorgeous, you guys, it is gorgeous. And a lot of the fixtures inside are extremely ornate, and you will see why. But first and foremost, beautiful big front door. Oh my days. Wow. And look at this ornate light fixture. It's like super, super high up. Wow. You get some beautiful accent wall designs. Look at that. Nice recessed lighting at the top, curvature. It's like a nice metal door. And wow. Now, before we dive into the primary suite in the main area, immediately to the left, you're gonna have like a little office. I know that if we are to put this house under contract, at least per the MLS listing, the builder's open to converting this into an actual bedroom. I'm thinking that if he or she, don't know what the builder's gender is to convert it into a bedroom, they'd probably close this part off and maybe just leave that gap on top to just kind of let the, I guess, bedroom aerate appropriately. But man, oh man, that is a beautiful light fixture. Now over to the left, you're gonna have the AC closet, and on top, you do have the smoke alarm. At the AC closet, it's Carrier brand. I saw somebody make a comment on one of my videos that Carrier brand is a pretty good brand. So thank you to that individual. And then over here to the left, you're gonna have a little remote and of course the thermostat system. But this is ideally the dining area. Very beautiful house. I love this floor. I think this is porcelain. It should be porcelain. I would have to look into the listing details. But again, ornate light fixtures, lots of beautiful designs into this gorgeous house. You had a huge window to add some natural light. And what's good is that this house is actually fenced. Over here you can see the slab for the 2 AC compressors. This house is over 2,000 living square feet. But the details will be in the description, but you do need 2 AC compressors and at least 4 tons of AC compressors to support, I believe, at least 2,000 living square feet. Sorry guys, I've been touring so many houses and a lot of conversations with many builders, listing agents. So a lot of this stuff is very verbatim. Now, of course, up there, the home inspector, or I guess the builder, is gonna have a good experience with the home inspector, as that does need to open up. But you do get a pot filler, and I'm sure they're gonna open it up, as they probably can't close it up until they open that little avenue for the range. But I do love these cabinets. You get some nice, beautiful cabinetry on top with like little glass panels, flush cabinetry here. Now, of course, you do have your little trash station. And then you got your little faucet. I do love the gold accents throughout the house. Very beautiful, gorgeous actually. And this backsplash, I've been to this house before, so I can't say that this is the first time I see this backsplash, but when I first saw it, I thought it was pretty impressionable in my opinion. It goes really well with the metal railings on this house and the accentry in general. It's like a light gray walls. You get the nice, beautiful white and gray backsplash with gold accents on the sides. So I don't know if you guys got to notice this, but very, very beautiful. But this is the living room, or what other people would coin as the great room. This is where you would set up of course, the couch, the TV, you would want to mount it there. And then you have an exit to the side yard on the side, of course. And then of course, right here, you got some space under the staircase. And we'll investigate that little closet space. Now, straight ahead is the primary suite, but before you enter to the primary suite, you got the mudroom over here, which I think is really cool. The first time that I see the mudroom away from the garage, which is over there. So really unique area to have the mudroom at. Might be good for guests, so whenever they do come over here, they got a powder room for the guest access, and then guests can set up their items there, whatever the case may be. And beautiful accents. Gorgeous, gorgeous details in this house. You get the ring chime right outside the primary suite. Now this is the washer and dryer room. And you got some cabinets, you got a little faucet. Very, very good water pressure. Beautiful cabinetry and a nice window to illuminate this area. And up there you can see the entrance into the attic. Looks like they still need to insulate it, which might be the reason why I feel slightly hot. But of course, during the home inspection, this is gonna be called out. But this is the primary suite. You got a beautiful designed comfort ceiling. You got a double emergency windows. Get some nice luxury vents, which are called linear vents. And then you get your standard smoke alarm. Now, I think I've already talked about it in one video, but typically you're gonna see like 2 perforations. In this instance, we just have it on one side, but you just need, I guess, 1 perforation for the bedrooms. It's usually in the living room where you need 2 perforations for both the smoke and the carbon monoxide alarm. But anyways, this is the primary suite bathroom, beautiful his and hers, a nice vanity area at the center with gorgeous light fixtures. You get a nice walk-in shower with gold accents. I love those accents. Wow, look at that. Very, very beautiful. And I love that this window is kind of like glazed, so that way nobody can peek through it. But let's check out this water pressure. I don't know why it doesn't want to turn. I kind of don't want to break it. But I'll leave it like that. I guess it's just gonna leave it closed. They might need to fix this. I try to move it, but it got a bit stuck. But that's where you conduct a home inspection, just to make sure that everything's working nice and dandy. You gotta understand that all this is all made by human beings. So anything is susceptible to human error, of course. Now, what I love about this little private area, or I guess private toilet area, is you got a slide-in door. Very nice and convenient. This doesn't have to get in the way right here, as we have 3 doors kind of commingling with one another. Now, this is the primary suite walk-in closet. And you get a nice cabinetry, cubbies, shelving, beautiful metal racks as well. I think this is a really nice sized closet, considering I've seen a handful of new construction homes that unfortunately compromise the closet space inside. And by the way, just reiteration, you see 2 perforations on both sides. So zoomed in, 2 perforations, whereas inside the primary suite, you're gonna see 1 perforation. But yeah, just thought I'd share that piece of information. Now, inside here, you do have some space. Let's check it out, and there's a light. So if you do have some dogs or some puppies, you can set up like a little nice area for them to be at. Maybe have this, or maybe you can close off one area for storage and then have one area for the dogs. However you want to use the space, of course. And then you got the entrance into the garage and of course the 2 stories, or I guess a staircase. So I do love that it's consistent throughout the house, the flooring and the gold accents. And you got the silver painted metal railings. This I would probably want them to fix. So whenever I go under contract, if you ever worked with me, hopefully some of my clients can attest for me in the comments. I do write some pretty big amendments, just kind of pointing out all the flaws of the house that we would love for them to fix. And then look at this beautiful ornate light fixture. Look at that detail. I thought this entire time, looking at it from a distance, it looks like something else, but I'm gonna zoom in and it's actually like a little paint detail. Very, very beautiful. Wow. Didn't even realize that. So maybe this one up here has one too. Yeah, it has two of them, one on each side. So it's hard to tell, but it's something that you do need to see in person. At first I thought it was just maybe a stain, but turns out there's a pattern. But up here, you're gonna see another air filter. You see the carbon monoxide and smoke alarm. You see a restroom between 2 bedrooms. And then you see a nice linen closet there. So this is the first guest room. Beautiful coffered ceiling. You see the LED lights within the crevices of the coffered ceiling. You get a nice closet. And you can see the LED light right there. That's pretty cool. And we can navigate our way into this full bathroom. This is what's going to be shared with the 2 guest rooms upstairs. So same deal with the walk-in shower. Hopefully the shower actually works. Yes, it does. So I think I might have been messing up since I was pulling it this way. It should be pulled the opposite direction. So maybe that's why it didn't turn on for the primary suite. Okay, beautiful little details. And look at this. I didn't even notice this. Wow, very, very beautiful. That is a unique little small detail. And I'm thinking you would mount the TV there, and then here you would set up the couches, kind of like this. Leave a space for people who come upstairs and walk. But a nice little setup in my opinion. And then you got your linen closet right here. Very nice and beautiful shelving, white painted doors with gold accents. So even on these hinges over here, beautiful details. Coffered ceilings. I would say that this is a replica of the other guest room that we just saw, but regardless, the details are consistent throughout the home, including every guest room. So now we can navigate our way down. I like that there's even metal railing here, just to be safe. And here's another angle of this beautiful detailed light fixture. Before I make my way into the side yard and then eventually the backyard, I want to check out this 2-car garage. There might be a mess, which there is, but that's because this house has been under construction and, you know, it usually happens. But beautiful water boiler. Well, it's just a standard water boiler, but you got your sprinkler system, you got your breaker. And of course, before they turn this in, they would want to clean all this up. I think what needs to be fixed is, because it's going to be called out during the home inspection, this does need to close on its own, because sometimes people leave their cars on by mistake, and this needs to close on its own to kind of mitigate that. So that is for sure going to be called out in the home inspection, but I'm immediately noticing it, which is why you need to get an experienced realtor, which I'm thankful and blessed for, thanks to the deals that I've done through my clients and through the many home inspections I've gone through. But this is a beautiful side yard. Of course, I think there's some details that need to be addressed, but this is just paint over grass that eventually goes away. And looks like they're gonna be trying to finishing up some of the landscaping in this home, but it's a beautiful, you know, house. I wouldn't mind stepping over there if it wasn't raining, but because it's rained, it's a bit muddy and I kind of don't want to mess up my shoes. And so let me know what you guys think. I think that this is a beautiful house. This is a nice area of Mcallen. It's South Mcallen, sure, but it's a really nice area. You can see over there, you're surrounded by houses with cement and tile roofs, clay roofs, really big, beautiful houses, $500,000 houses. You get a Target not too far away from here. You get a Starbucks right up the road. It's a nice, calm area in my opinion. But of course, always do your due diligence as a prospective buyer and investigate the area. I always include the physical address to this house so that way you guys can literally look it up and of course check it out for yourselves if you're not in this area. But if you have any further questions, please do feel free to reach out to me and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But thank you guys for always watching. God bless you all. Stay safe and thank you. Bye.